Alrighty, there we go. So we're back today, and we're gonna finish it up. So this is where we ended up yesterday. Make sure it's nice and in focus today. What's up, Tim? How's it going, man? Good morning to you. And then I got myself a stool ready today because we might have to sit for some of this. Got rid of all this paper from yesterday. Alrighty. So before I go on to do the white highlights and stuff, I think I'm gonna focus on the airbrush here and the masking tapes here. So went to LA and got an alligator head and held a baby gator. What? That's wild. Alright, I'm just gonna take this marker real quick. Mark that off. That's pretty dope. You're brave, bro. I would not have held a gator. I like having LA, Louisiana. Alright. I mean, holding a gator is probably an experience you could have at both places. But I feel you. All I'm gonna do is just go around. We're gonna mask this off. All this hose here, as well as this airbrush up here. You see, this is where that I need to get my hands on the FBS gold mask, or some kind of a big roll of masking tape, like an extra wide roll of masking tape. And now, because this part's just straight, I'm just gonna make it straight like this. Boom. Same thing over here. Boom. Boom, son. Where'd you find this? Right, and then we'll put one there. Coolness. And then I'm gonna focus in on the teeth a little bit too. So I'm gonna go ahead and mask off the teeth, because I was looking at it yesterday and I was like, you know what? I kept looking at, the pictures and videos of Ryno and stuff, and I was just like, he has a very distinct smile there. And even though I did try to get that at first, I feel like we could make these teeth just pop out a little bit more, so that they really look expressive. So I'm gonna do some work on those too. Is there a real reason to go to LA, Cali? Well, I'm going for the Airbrush Rendezvous. I mean, it's in Anaheim, but it's like it's basically a hop and a skip away from LA. A hop and a skip, bro. Alright, so now I'm just gonna do a little cutting. Yeah, that is cool. Just put a little piece right there. Cut that curve. Alright. same thing down here. Put a piece right there. Let me go and cut it right there. Huh. Yeah, but imagine if I had you know, even a 6-inch wide roll. I gotta just put it sideways right there. I'd have all that masked off, and then I just cut out what I need. Be real nice like. So yeah. Anyway, let's cut out this tape here, which kinda I see going this way, coming back around, and then it ends right there. Same thing on this side. I'm just kind of pre-marking it so I could have it cut where I want it to cut. It makes it a little easier to see sometimes. Hello, Blue. How's it going? Good morning to you. Morning, top of the morning, laddie. So there's this channel I kind of like to watch. It's called Viva La Dirt League on YouTube. It's a pretty big channel. Maybe some of you guys have heard of it. Right, they do like funny little skits about video games and the workspace and stuff, and just being like at work. And they have a lot of funny stuff with a lot of different, having to do with a lot of different interests. But they do skits, like that's their main thing, is doing skits. But they recently did like a 30-minute long, I don't even know what you would call it. It's not really a movie, but it's kind of like a movie. And it's called, you can look it up, it's called Balin's Route. And, oh my god, that is, I was watching it the other day while being on the gym bike. Oh, that thing was so hilarious, I could not stop laughing. Come on, get out of there. What's up, Zach Pillar? How's it going? How did it go last night with all the rain? So, yeah, we went out. We tried to go cruising last night, and then actually there was quite a few cars out. We weren't the only ones, which is pretty cool. So we got word of a flyer of a cruise like at the last minute, right? We're sitting here just like, I don't know if we're gonna go cruising or not. And then Jess goes, yeah, there's a cruise today. I seen a flyer. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess we should plan to go cruising. And then, you know, we all start getting ready and everything. And then it started downpouring like rain. But then it like let up, right? It lasted like a whole 15 minutes like downpour, and then so we're like, all right. So we get the cars, we go to the car wash, and as we're at the car wash, we rinse off the cars, right? Because they're just rinsing off like dirt and leaves or whatever. And yeah, as we're there, it starts raining again. So we're just waiting underneath the car wash for it to stop raining. And then it did. It slowed down. Stopped raining. We go hit out Main Street, which is where the cruise was supposed to be going on. And there was some trucks there. There was some other people there with their cars and stuff. And it stopped raining for a while, and then we were like, all right, like it was cold though. It was really windy. So even though we were out there and there was cars out there, like it was not that many cars. And yeah, we were like, it's kind of chilly. Let's drive around. Maybe everybody's like at a different area or something. So we drove around and come back. And we're like, nah, it's too cold. And it started raining again. So we were like, all right, let's just go home. And sure enough, as soon as we got home, like not even 15 minutes after we got home, it starts freaking like pouring rain again. All right, I think we chose the right time to leave. So that's how it went last night. Thank you for asking. Yeah, we just ended up hanging out on the porch like we always do, just hanging out, talking, watching the rain. But it was really cold, so we ended up just coming inside too. But yeah, went out, had some little bit of fun, I guess. Nothing too crazy. I did, there was quite a few people that took pictures of mine and Jesse's car, which was pretty cool. Because out of all the cars there, it was only our cars they took pictures of, which was really cool. I didn't see them go up to any other cars at all, actually. But like the dragon is, I think, what they caught him, and they had to like, he ran up and had to check out the dragon on the hood. They were like really appreciating of the art. They were like, man, that's amazing. And it's always that thing too, and when people ask who did that, and I say I did, and they're just like, whoa, like that's amazing, brother. It's like, yeah, thanks. And I keep thinking I'm gonna have to end up redoing that dragon though, because I've just been doing some preemptive research on the Luminor. And it does seem like you do have to like respray, like it has to be from the ground up. You know, you can't just add it on top of the existing design, which is totally fine. But I do want to make the hood and the dragon and like light up and stuff, because that'll just be slaying them boys, you know. The tacos lived up to the hype. Yeah, they're so good. So if you want to look it up, you can. They're really good. So if you go on Google and you type in D taco, DEE taco, and I believe the taco has a K in it, TACKO, D taco, and they're like artisanal tacos. Like they I don't know. They're really good though. That's all I gotta say. They're really good tacos. And they just opened up not that long ago. Um, but yeah, they look like they're there to stay. They've been doing amazing even during the COVID and stuff. And I kind of had the vibes already because I was when they had their little grand opening and stuff. Like we were one of the very first customers. We dropped them a really good review on Google and stuff, and yeah, they've been jamming it. But it's like they're really good tacos. Like I said, if you guys ever come and visit or whatever, like if we ever have some kind of meet and greet, that's probably where I'll end up taking everybody. It's a little bit expensive, but yeah, worth. You know, it's just you got to be ready that they're not like street tacos. They're not like you know, they have like they have some cool what'd you call it there kind of combinations of flavors and stuff. But they're really good. That's all I can. They're really good. So anytime we get D taco, I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah, that's the good stuff. And like, if you ever visit Pueblo, Colorado, right, like here where I am, everybody always talks about, oh, the green chili this, green chili that, but like, D taco doesn't even, like, they're just like, nah, we're gonna do tacos, bro, and we're gonna do it right. And yeah, if you come to Pueblo, that's the place. That's the place I'd recommend. And if you want a burger, like around from the corner from D Taco is a Bingo Burger, and they're really good burgers. Like also very like unique. And like I've been to places, I've eaten burgers in a lot of places, but like Bingo Burger's pretty good. The way tacos are made at D Taco, it's also pretty unique and very delicious. When your car is a walking advertisement, ooh, could be a better than that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Especially when we have both of the cars. So, and then actually, we have three of cars, right? Because my stepdaughter Isabel, she's the one that has the Sailor Moon car. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen I did put on her lights last night before or while it was raining, right? It's raining outside, downpouring, and I'm like, oh well, I'll take my time putting these in. You know, we're probably not gonna go anywhere tonight. It looks like it's gonna be a bust and whatever. And taking my sweet old time. Then it stopped raining, right? Got her lights all in there and stuff. And went and got myself cleaned up and we headed out. So all three of the cars. Her car still needs like buffed though, so it's still pretty dope though. No doubt. And then this morning I decided to take a photo dump and yeah, get all those pictures uploaded to Facebook because I've been doing them through Instagram, but that doesn't really put them in folders and stuff. And Instagram also cuts the quality like a lot, and they don't, it doesn't look as good. So I made sure to go and put them all directly on Facebook and the appropriate albums. And I just need to get some paper right here, but I'm just trying to get these edges with the tape. Cool. Then we can just focus those parts and we'll be good. I don't even think we need paper because we're going to be working really low, so I'm just going to put some more tape. More tape. Oh yeah. Thank you. Those are cool pants. The mainstream should open a burger joint called Fake Burger. Too late. We got McDonald's. Oof. Alright, so I think we need to start with the tapes here and the line. So the tape, I'm gonna make one green tape, right? Obviously, like a regular green tape. And look at that, the limelight green is not perfect match, but it's pretty close. So that'll work for that. And then, you know, we gotta do one blue tape. So one green tape, one blue tape. How's it going, Break a Leg? That rhino looks pretty sick. Kind of reminds you of Street Sharks. Yeah. We still gotta go back and do some highlights on him and really get him blinged out. But we'll wait to the end so that we can do it to everything at the same time. But right now I'm just trying to focus in on these pieces here. Let's get you guys. There you go. So yeah, one green, one blue. So let me just isolate one, right? And then we're also going to use the green and the blue on the line. So I'm gonna put black in on the line, and then we're gonna come back and do some green and blue little markings to really kind of make it look like one of the lines. And then at the very end I'll maybe do some red, because I believe the Iwata lines, they are, I can't tell anymore, they are green, blue, and red markings that kind of go around the thing, the hose. Alright, now we do some green on here. So let's empty this out. You remember that show? Yeah, I remember that show too. What was the other one with the mouses? The mouses that rode the motorcycles, yo. I wish they would bring those back. What are they called? I forget. Alright. What's up, Simone? How's it going? ¿Qué onda, Simón? ¿Qué haciendo? ¿Qué rollo? ¿Qué cuentas, mi gente? ¿Qué hay de nuevo? No time soon, though. Oh, it just takes a little practice as well. You'll be alright. Alright. Just gonna take a curve here. And this little edge right here. I'm just gonna do a little shadow right there. Boom. And then coming around the bottom. Do a couple little shadows. Same thing on the top. Just quickly, nothing too crazy. A little shading maybe on this right here. Boom. Boom. We can peel that back. Then while we have green loaded, we go and add all the little markings to the thing, to the hose. Buenos días, Adrián. Te está quedando chingón ese rino. Gracias, gracias. El rinoceronte está quedando muy chingón, cabrón. Oh wait, well, hold the phone. What's up, this old stonerd? How's it going? Actually, let me throw some reducer in here. And then Steve Leahy style, let me just mix this up with the brush right here. Got your swamp cooler all set up and chilling. Oh, nice, man. It's still kind of cold where I live, so. 90 degrees by you? Dang. You're in Albuquerque. Oh, yeah. I know how it could be in Albuquerque for sure. It's the same thing here. It's just Albuquerque is probably a little bit more extreme. The way the weather can change from cold to hot in no time. One day it'll be freezing. Even actually in the same day, El Paso. I lived in El Paso, Texas, and at night it would be freezing like ugh. And then during the days it'd be like 110. It's like, oh, that's the desert for you. If it doesn't kill you during the day, it's gonna freeze you to death at night. Be ready. 80 degrees in Roanoke. Just put up the pool. Oh, you bastard. Nice. You lucky bastard, you. I don't even think I have space to put up a pool. I don't even know where I would put it. My brother-in-law is putting up a pool. It's a pretty big one, so that's where I'm gonna go swimming this summer. And then this daylight blue is just a little bit too bright, so I'm just gonna shade it down with a little bit of phthalo blue. And the phthalo blue would have been just way too dark, so just looking for a happy medium here to kind of match the FBS blue tape. That matches. That's a pretty color. $70 degrees in North Denver. Yeah. Right now it's starting to be nice outside, but yesterday was just that day where Colorado weather is yesterday. I honestly love the wicked opaque paints. I just, it's like what I've wanted from Createx for a long time. The coverage is just like, oh bro, that's just like one quick little pass, and that's reduced wicked opaque. And it's just like, oh, that's really nice. Even over the black, it just goes right over. Honestly, if they could make their opaques in the original line do this, like for shirts, they'd have some bangers. Some bangers would be popping. They'd be popping off with the boom 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 banging. Alright, so we got that little piece of tape in there. There's a shadow right there. Boom. Coming over the top. Over the top with Sylvester Stallone, boy. Just a few quick little strokes. Same thing at the bottom. Boom. Little shading right here. And blast off. We're in business, boy. We're in business, boy. Cool. Cool. Then we do the blue on the line, crisscrossing the green. Boom. Boom. The Rhino could be drowning the Kool-Aid man in paint. That's why it's the Rhino busting through the wall, not the Kool-Aid man. He took over for today. Alright, and then I'm also going to use some of this blue just to kind of tint in the chrome up here on the airbrush. Alright, just across the top, nothing crazy. That's funny, Simone. Hey, yo, break a leg. I'm sure his cousin is top notch. Top notch cousin. All right. Now I just need a little bit of red to finish up the markings on the hose. Then we could add in some gum line onto these teeth. Makes you think of Rocksteady from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Well, yep. I grew up watching Ninja Turtles, so I wouldn't doubt that you get some vibes there. This drawing is based on like my own sketch and stuff too. It's still sitting in the scanner. And then I run that sketch over to, scan it in, run it through Photoshop, get myself a nice little file made for my machine, bring it out here, cut it, and yeah, this whole process is a whole custom process. The stencil in the back, that's the Mike's Brush brick stencil for the bricks. So again, it's something that's here, unique. I'm going to use the same brush for the red. use a nice different one. Alright. I need to keep a cup with water now, I feel like. So I can start keeping these brushes clean. I am confused. You got yourself a cry cut and you're making some stencils. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, once you get good at it, you can make stencils for anything pretty much. So we're just gonna come in with the red. I was thinking yesterday too, and I kind of felt bad because I was like, I don't really know anything about Ryno, and in all the things literally did not even, I didn't even find out that he was on TV and stuff. Just in my, you know, doing the Facebook stuff and just looking at stuff that he has up. It never even occurred to me. And then you guys are like, yeah, he's been on TV and lots of shows and stuff. I was like, oh, I should have known that. Maybe I need to put like a as seen on TV sign up here or somewhere and have it dripping down like it's kind of spray painted onto the brick wall. I think that would look pretty dope, not gonna lie. Cause yeah, it's like a last minute find out. So zoom you guys in, see if you can zoom in on that. So the hose there, if it would stop shaking, there you go. I just went through, added like the Createx, the way it has the lacing, I don't know what to call it, the design on the hose there. I'm trying to leave it so maybe it'll set, but that's all I've been doing. So now let's focus in on his gums. Let's get his gum line looking good. I'm probably just gonna do this in freehand. What's up, Tim Kirby? Oilfield Westside started by a child is going to be suing these in person at the rendezvous. Yeah, that'd be awesome. What's up, Bill? Live every day, man. Yeah, so right now, because it's the 22nd, so I literally have only, it's like the last final push on these panels. Because I'm trying to have them all done by the 1st, so then I have time to buff them all and get them all nice, you know. So it's gonna, this last week is probably gonna be, yeah, might be live every day. To be honest with you. There's 3 panels right there that are candied up. They need clear. So I'm trying to get this one done so then I could clear the Bugs did it, the Scott McKay, and then get those 3 candied panels and this one all cleared up. And then that'll leave those ready for buffing, and then those other cleared panels will be ready for me to re-prep and get them ready for artwork. So a lot of these have clear in between the artwork and the base coat. Or like the candy ones, right? That's like, it's clear, then glitter, then candy, You know, or clear, then glitter, then more clear, then sand, then candy, then more clear, then sand, and then we're doing the artwork, and then it's more clear. So it's just, it's the 23rd. Yeah, exactly, bro. So I'm gonna be jamming on these every day from here till then. Um, and there might be some long streams. I might just stay live the whole time. There's no breaks. He said it's the 23rd, FYI. It's like no pressure, no pressure at all. um, okay. What do I need here? I need some gray. Did I leave gray yesterday, or did I end up using it? I think I ended up using it. Yeah, I ended up using it. So let me just mix up some gray here. So yeah, I still have a panel. I have 3 panels for sure, like planned that I know I have to get done besides this one. Um, and there might be a couple more. I do have other panels like ready in white sealer in case I want to do something on them. But I have 3 panels. I have one for Danny D, one for Rob Churchill, and one for Dave. That I have to, get them all done. So all these paintings are being done on steel. So this is all steel. Again, it's kind of a reference to where I live because this place calls itself the Steel City, and there's a big steel mill here, and that's kind of why. So this is all steel that I'm taking them. So I'm gonna mix up some gray in this one. We don't need a whole lot, so I'm just gonna mix up a tad bit. Hi from Russia. Oh man, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hi to you too. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. I was actually just scrolling for a war reference, and then notification popped up. It's called custom sanding for a reason. Yeah, custom sanding, bro. You know what though? I'd rather be sanding on some panels than like sanding a whole car. I don't know how many cars you've ever done there, Bill, but I went through quite a few cars yesterday to the point where I'm just like, man, I just like, man. Not saying cars are bad or anything, but sometimes it's a lot of work. Just the amount of work that can go into prep is a lot, and people don't realize that sometimes. To an auto show in trade to learn about auto paint. Yeah. What's up, Dano? Okay. You gotta come around. Yeah, of course they're gonna see you. You can't always just be behind the scenes. What are you gonna do when we video log all the whole trip? We're gonna have to get ready every morning. We can't look like trash in the car traveling. Are you gonna come over here or what?
Yeah.
I don't have too much fun. Yeah, so yeah, and then if you've sanded a few cars, you know for sure the amount of how intense, how labor intensive airbrushing a vehicle can be. It's even if you're just doing additions to a car, like it's really just a lot of prep. Oh hey, Bill, now that I have you here, I was remembering too, and I had to ask because this popped into my head the other day, or it was yesterday, I think it was. Are you the Bill that, or the? I think you are, but I'm not sure. Are you the guy that was doing the airbrush battles? I have to ask because I remember getting into it with, I think it was you pretty much in the comments. And I wanted to join in on the battles. I was like, I want to do some airbrush battles. That sounds like fun. And all I did was go and say that the battlers, the airbrush battlers were slow. I didn't say the work was bad or nothing. I just said, man, it was like 2 hours and you guys didn't get nothing done. And you guys went off in me on the comments. I remember this. Whatever happened to those? Are those still up? Are they still available on YouTube? And yeah, I didn't mean anything by the comments. I was just like, yo. Jake had only been painting for like a year. Yeah, that was you. That was cool. Like you guys had a good idea. I just feel like when anybody ever commented something like that, like how I did, you guys should have been like, well, put your money where your mouth is. You know what I'm saying? You guys should have called him out and like had him on the show. Like that would have just made it all more fun. And that's kind of what you know, where I was trying to go with it. You guys like got so angry in the comments. That was funny. Soul Dog disappeared. Yeah, I don't hold grudges either. I honestly didn't remember until yesterday. I was like, hey, the artistry, I think, is what stood out to me. And I was just like, yeah, I think that's the guy. It wasn't on your channel, though, huh? You were just participating. He is going to take them up again. That's cool, man. I'm definitely down to, if he ever, like, if he wants to collab on a video and bring him back somehow. Like, all in good fun, right? Like, I like smack talk and everything, and I'm down to smack talk and some videos and stuff, but, you know, as long as everybody realizes that it's all in good fun and it's not like, yo, I'm not seriously, like, there's nothing serious about it, you know what I'm saying? But, you guys the person who's supposed to be in it bailed on him. Oh. That sounds like people, though. People can be flaky. Even when they tell you they're gonna show up, people can be just... they can just suck sometimes. So, I'm just gonna use the really light gray here. Right, we're gonna start building up some texture and stuff on these teeth. You can kind of see I laid out the base colors for the chrome here. Just gonna come in with some black and kind of edge this up. Nothing too crazy. Gonna go in, we're gonna build in some texture on the teeth, and then once we switch over to the white, I can unmask everything, and then we can come in here real carefully and add some highlights and stuff. I might even just mix the white and then do these teeth before I unmask everything, just to keep it really nice and clean. He's a tremendous artist, but I've not talked to him in a couple years. So awesome. So he didn't keep up with the videos or nothing? He doesn't do like airbrush videos at all? On YouTube? Like he's not doing any videos? Because you at least, you kept at it. Like, you've been around for a while. I think I've talked about this, how I'm not the only one that's guilty of this, but I think a lot of us, you know, we kind of go into our own little artistic bubble and we start not avoiding other artists, because that's not the thing, but it's like, what would you call it? You know, your whole busyness and everything starts becoming about customers at some point, and you start worrying so much about what other artists are doing, and you're just kind of more worried about what you're trying to get done, and you stop following on all that stuff. That's kind of how I was for a long time. I've had a lot more free time lately, which has led to a lot of changes. So, yeah. That's why my YouTube has been dropped off. I had just been YouTubing a little while then. What do you mean it's been dropped off? Like, I just, at this point, I've realized that YouTube's not really gonna, like, it's gonna take a long time for me to, like, ever make my money back airbrushing on anything that I spend on YouTube. So I do it for fun, right? I like doing it for fun, and I know, like, in the future it might just pay off, but not in any kind of money kind of way, like significant money. So it's kind of something I just do for fun. The live streams like this is just fun. It keeps me distracted and talking while I'm painting instead of just being here in silence and getting so over focused on my stuff. But I know that there are some people out there that really take it so serious, and they're just trying their best to make like videos and stuff, but man, some people's videos is just painful to watch. I appreciate the trying and stuff, but man, I don't know. Yeah, like a lot of people are really trying to really like get the views and stuff, and it's just like, nah, that ain't me, man. Like I just, yeah, I've always just painted, and I focused more on the painting, and then the YouTube's kind of been a second thing. This next coming year, I'm gonna make more push on the quality of the videos and try to do a little more editing and stuff, especially as I start slowing down the amount of work that I take and everything. So there will be that, but it's still like, I'm not counting on that to pay my bills. So yeah. What's up, Juan? Hello? What kind of panels are you using? So these are all steel panels again. Was it you that asked the first time too, or? Yeah, these are all steel panels. So. Alright, so now I'm just gonna mix up some whites. That's probably just too much reducer. So yeah, I don't know. Being that I was focused on t-shirts for so long, it was just like, but it gets, I don't know, I'm just not that kind of person that likes doing the same thing over. It does get monotonous, it gets dull. I don't want to say it's boring, but it can sometimes. Just doing hearts with namings and stuff, it's just, you know, as an artist, you eventually want to progress, and you start feeling more like a printer than anything else, because you're just sitting there, you know, people are just ordering the same designs, different colors. I always love doing shirts, and we'll keep doing shirts, but I really just want to progress as an artist and as a person and just in life, and I don't want to be stagnant doing shirts for an eternity. Nothing wrong with doing shirts. If you're doing shirts, you know, all the ups to you. I hope you enjoy it as long as you can, even if you do it all the way to your old. But it does get a little bit monotonous. But boy, love that money. What's up, Air Todd? Oh yeah, you must have missed it. Yeah, I talked about how it's they're all steel panels, and the reason I chose steel is because where I live is called the Steel City. So there's a big steel mill here that's still active to this day, and yeah, so that's why I chose steel. It's also, you know, kind of fairly cheap. It's not super expensive or nothing, so able to just pick it up and spray it up. Alright, now I'm going to add some more detail into these teeth, and what I'm going to do is focus on tooth by tooth, and I'm going to use a couple of magnets along with my curve here. And instead of like laying masking, I could just lay down the curve, a couple magnets, hold it in place where I want it, and then I come in, and I can use that nice edge of the curve to build up my highlights along the edge there. So let's bring you guys in. Bring you guys into the zone here. That's good. Alright. You can see I just start cutting in right on that edge right there. Right. I'm just going to bring that all the way up to the other one. Right there. Bring some of these way up here. Just the nice texture of the tooth just all the way up. So it looks like some vicious teeth here. Right, now we can move our stencil here. Right, and we have that one tooth. We can move over to this tooth. So we gotta find the edge that kind of fits there. Line it up. Place our magnets. And do it all again. I did say hi to Air Todd, right? I didn't just imagine that one either. What's up, Air Todd? How's it going? Mr. Air Todd. Mr. Triple OG in the chat. Mr. Retarded, Mr. Redonkulous. Mr. Get It Right. I'll look you up at the rendezvous and you can buy me a beer. I buy you a beer. Alright, baby. Maybe. It depends. I don't really drink that much, but I'll buy you a beer. And I'll watch you drink it. You better enjoy it. But yeah, Kevin, introduce yourself, Tim. I'll try to remember you from the chat. Tim Kirby. Right on, man. See you later, Simone. Hope you feel better, man. We will all be retarded. Yeah. You could get reprogrammed, and then you could get retarded, you know. Alright, so just keep moving along here. Go. those look really good. I wish this camera didn't get it like so bright. I don't know. Like, come on. 3 of those teeth is the size of my thumb. Look at that. Yes, I paint with a hairbrush. That has to be a massive painting you're working on there. Or you're extremely skilled. Hairbrush is not easy. The hairbrush technique. That does not even look good. Let me see if the autofocus focuses any better. Let me see. I hate using the autofocus, but what did I push? Oh man, come on, zoom in. Oh, it can't be. Oh, okay. Alright, so apparently you can't do the ultra zoom with the autofocus. But whatever. How about we do this? How about we get it right up in there? And then we just use the autofocus. There you go. Oh, that looks good. Stop touching it. Stop touching it. Alright. Alright, now let's do his bottom teeth real quick. And I kind of like that I didn't unmask it, because then I could bring some of those white highlights all the way down into the... the lip line there. Uh-oh, Mike broke the camera. Yeah, exactly. Stop touching it, you monkey. What are you doing? So I want to be a little bit lighter on the highlights on the bottom, and I kind of want to just keep them up to the center a little bit, because we want to leave a little bit of that shadow at the top. Maybe that was just a little too much. I still have the gray though. Gray right on the edge right there. Perfect. Then we can move it. Yeah, that's better. Put the next one down. We need white. Rhino man to the rescue. It's gonna be funny to ask him, why do they call you Ryno? He's gonna be like, why are you asking these stupid questions? Doing it one little bit at a time. I'm artistic, not autistic. I'd rather be autistic so I could do better work. Oh my god, Todd. Yo, Todd, you ever been to Coast Airbrush? You ever go and talk to them guys? Hang out there? Have you ever taken a class? What's the story with the Air Toddness? You see, this is why we need to do an interview, bro, because you've been around for so long, the Air Todd, you know? It makes sense. What's up, Vinny? How's it going? Alrighty. Cool. Now let's unmask everything and start working in the white highlights over everything. Just kind of carefully peel everything back. Also why I love the new opaques is because the way they stick. So, oh wait, let's not unmask the airbrush because we still haven't done that airbrush. Oh, broski, how you forget such things, huh? How you forget such things, my brother? I smoke a lot of catnip. An instant artist for me. I've been there once when I was leaving Ryno. Was just walking in. Oh, that's cool. But you like never taken a class, or you never like you know, I don't know. You just never had a talk with like Dave or anything like that. I don't know. I figured, man, you've been around for so long. You've had chats with me. You've had chats with lots of people, so I thought maybe you'd have some chats with all of them. So you're telling me I'm the only one that you... Go. Get that out of there. Cool. So alright, so before I go ahead of myself, let's do this airbrush. So let me just get that up there. And we need some black. Start off with some black. I feel like I gotta stand up for this. Nope, you never. I thought you would have. So we're gonna do a few curves here. Bam, bam. And then, thank you, ma'am, over here. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Boom. And one more. That's too small. Boom. Then we do one off the cup. Boom. 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 One more there. One little small one from the front. Go. Then we're gonna come in right here. Bam. Do one off the back of the cup. Boom. Do the insert for the lever. Bingo. Do the lever itself. Bango. Boonga. Binga. And then The very top. Kablamo. Boom. Then we just come back in. So freehand. You be the only sucks to listen to me. Let's game it out is streaming. Got to go. Thank you, Mike. Cool. Let's game it out. We'll just see you stream. Now I have time, but no money. Oh, man. Yeah, the freaking Corona messed everything up, didn't it? Alright, so I'm just going to come back in. Some nice little freehand. Boom. I don't know if you guys could even see that. I wanna just move the camera so you guys can get closer. There you go. There you go, governor. Don't ask me where the hell I heard that, because I don't know. I just know I heard it somewhere and it's stuck in my head. There you go, governor. It was sucker, not sucks. You be the only sucker to listen to me. Oh, alright. Thanks, man. Sounds so much better when the French is spot on. Oh, come on. Give me. Give it to me. Don't hold out on me. Give it to me. Oh, now you want to play those games. Okay, I see. There's something stuck on the nozzle. Alrighty, now we can come back in with some white. Some of that good old white. Get them white highlights.
I would be a better artist if I had taken classes. I have them also the Airbrush Action VHS and have some of the games that still suck. Oh my god. Carlitos, ciao. Ciao. Saludos. ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenido. Bienvenido a la hidrografía, donde estamos pintando un rinoceronte lo más mejor que se puede. Y sí, saludos. Yeah, if you have all the DVDs and stuff, you have no excuse there, Todd. Alright. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Now we can unmask it. And then we can go on and move to the highlights. Alright. Are you adding brown to give it the chrome effect? Nah, I just kind of like it that shiny chrome, just like that. There's really no brown in the picture or anything like that, so I just use a little bit of gray. I'm really just make it look like it's shiny. So it's just one of the ways to achieve some chrome. You don't always have to use brown. What I am gonna do though is kind of go back in here and we're gonna cut this. It all depends on the project how you're gonna make it look, but not always have to use brown or orange or anything like that. Sometimes just a little gray, a little bit of blue, some white, some black, and you got yourself a good little That way we could just outline that cup. Makes it look a little bit more, it's a little bit more pop. Cool. Then I'm just gonna add some black around some of these areas on the hose. So I got this part right here. Quick shadow, nothing too crazy. Also this bright spot down here. There you go, just quick, simple. Now, see, now that I have the tapes in here, I could come back in and we're gonna give the tapes some shadows and give the fingers some more definition. This is kind of what I was been waiting for on this. Give that tape some shadow, right? And then we can go back. We unmask there. Come do the finger. Bam. What's up, Easy Airbrush? How was the tacos? He made me sushi. The tacos were delicious. just trying to make everything look nice and crispy before I start adding the white highlights. Cool. And actually I want to do his tattoo before I get too ahead of myself too. So I want to say blasted right here on his arm, right? And yeah, so just trying to think here. And the reason I'm doing the tattoo first and then the highlights is because I want some of those highlights to just go over the tattoo to kind of really make it look like the tattoo's kind of in the skin of the rhino there. So that's my reasoning behind that. Should have the rhino paint flames on the wall. I don't know about. I didn't want to make them all the same, so I kind of, that idea is already on going on one of the other canvases. So I thought having him break out of the wall was already pretty good. What's up, Katana? How's it going? How's it going, Derek? How you doing today, man? I'm out of paint. So let's mix up some more black in here. I'm good, just airbrushing with some watercolor paint. Nice, nice, nice. Busy day, huh? What you got going on? Right on, Katana. Thank you for dropping in at least. It's nice. It's good. I've been seeing a lot of artists really have been getting busy, and their shops have really started opening it back up now that the restrictions are starting to lift up and stuff. So it's been awesome to see all that kind of going on. Yep, that prep, boy. Ready to paint new parts. Yeah, right. Oh man, that's always the best one. Lately, the one that I've been getting a lot is, I'll prep them myself. There you go. Blast it. So now, all I'm going to do is take some of this light gray that we have, right? And I'm going to use the same texture that we used all over his skin and stuff. I'm going to take some of this, and we're just going to kind of lay it just a little bit lightly over the blasted part, right? And that's just going to kind of breathe it into the skin, like kind of make it look like it's part of him. Kind of do a little highlighting over him. And it kind of starts becoming part of the skin, right? Like, so it looks like it's actually tattooed on him. It's not just some graphic laying over the top. And just like a real tattoo does, you know, it gets shading with your skin and starts kind of doing its own thing as time goes on. White highlights around it. Boom. And then come in for the main highlights. And then we can start working it in. Start working in that detail, boy. Start showing why you ready, man. Why you ready for them big bucks. What's up, Venris? How's it going? Oh yeah, the white highlights is really starting to really make it pop. So how's everybody's Sunday going? Everybody having a good day today? Anybody have special plans for today? Or are we all just kind of hanging out painting today? You're avoiding painting any customer projects till Monday. I get that thing when I get a commission in, I just have to finish it. But I haven't been taking commissions in. I've been telling everybody to wait till June 15th. That's when I'm gonna start really opening commissions, and then there's gonna be a lot of people that I'm probably gonna say, sorry, we're no longer doing that, or we're not offering that for a while, I assume. I definitely want to still book events, so if you want t-shirts made, you book me for an event or something like that, I'll definitely get out to those. But I don't know if I'll be doing t-shirts, like taking t-shirt orders. I want to focus on my artistic stuff, man, and I'm tired of doing, hearts for names. Like this, to me, even though it's a lot more work and everything, I just find this a lot more satisfying than doing some quick little name on a shirt and some color and trying to make it look all poppy and bright real quick. It's a very nice skill, and I I did it for a long time. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I didn't do it. And you can make lots of money doing it. You get really good at making stuff look nice and bright, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just, again, I'm on this whole soft evolution trip where I want to do better stuff. I want to move on to some cooler stuff. And that's what I'm going to be doing. And the only way to do that is if I set the bar, right? The customers are going to keep coming. I just have to set the bar of what we're going to offer and what's going to be going forward. So that's all I'm going to do. But I'll definitely do some events because the events are just always fun. I might still hit up the market every now and then just to keep myself a little loose, get them loose days. Maybe do a little promotion, obviously. You mean you don't wake up wanting to paint another Disney princess? Nah, not every day. Not every day. It's not even the Disney stuff. It's like the hearts. I think if I did more characters, it would have been okay. Like I probably could have dealt with that, but if you ever go heavy into the t-shirts, you'll realize a lot of it is really simple hearts and like little simple skulls and really quick, just quick simple designs, because the quicker you are, the more money you make. And that's just how people have been doing it forever, and that's how I did it. And yeah, like I said, if you're in a tourist area and in a good spot, you can make good money. But I'd be lying if I said it didn't become dull to me. It definitely becomes dull after a while. Just from my artistic side of things, it's just like, man. Wasn't that drawn to it. Yeah, that's where I started, right? So that was where what got me into airbrushing was doing the shirts and stuff and seeing it. But I was so young, right? And then I did it for a long time, doing the shirts and doing whatever people just walk up and like, hey, I want a heart with a name, or I want this with the name, and or I just want this on this backpack. And you end up doing a lot of stuff that people want, like they want stuff painted. They come to you, but you don't ever get to have much decision on what it is, right? They come wanting a pony. You can't be like trying to talk them into getting a skull or something. Like they're set on a pony. They're gonna want a pony, so you gotta just draw a pony, and they only want to spend $25, right? So you maybe have 20 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe tops, to get a pony done on a backpack. So just right off the get-go, like it's a very fast process. You have to be ready. You have to be ready to put out whatever the customer wants. The customer wants a fish on there, you gotta provide them with the fish. And the thing is that you could have all the designs you want up, people are still gonna walk up and ask for stuff that you don't have. And if you're having a slow day or something, or if it's the start of your day and you really don't have anything else going on, you're just kind of sitting there looking at all the other vendors, and they're looking at you because you're the only guy that has somebody walk up to their stand. You almost feel obligated to like take the sale and try to do the best freaking horse you can do, because what else are you gonna do? But it's made me good, right? So like, if you just look at the wide variety of panels that I've painted just in this month alone, like there's so many different styles and things going on. Not everything looks the same. Because you start trying to find ways to get creative with it. Like everybody keeps asking for the same heart, so like I would start trying to find ways of adding more flair to it. Like I started for a while there at the end, I was like adding pinstriping to everything, just like dagger strokes and stuff. Just even if it didn't have writing, I would just in the back of the heart just add some pinstripes and stuff, and people would just love that. And to me, it was just fun, just like, oh, I don't have to just do a heart, and there's. Yeah, so it has its moments, it has its ups and downs like anything, I guess. Look at that. That looks really good on this side. Just ignore this side over here, but that side over there, look at that. Oh boy. Just need to get his hair done. But while we're on this side, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this wall a little bit. Just gonna hit in some highlights here. Maybe bring in some cracks here on this wall edge. And I should have got it ready, but after I'm done, I'm gonna end the stream and stuff, but I'm probably gonna add one of those ads as seen on TV signs up here and then just kind of have it dripping down or something. Then if he says anything about like, oh, you must know me from the TV show, I'll be like, no, I actually didn't know who you were till the chat brought it up. I'm sorry. I actually don't know who the hell you are. A little bit of white. A little bit of black. There you go, just kind of building up that edge around, you see. Now, on the bottom, you're going to have a lot more highlights than up on the top, obviously, because the light is shining down, not shining up. So, we're just going to kind of just do the little top edges on this right here real quick. Nothing too crazy. A little bit right there, some right there. What's up, James? How's it going? What's up, Simone? You're back. Welcome back, man. I hope you feel better already. What's up, Scatman? How's it going? How you doing, man? There you go. Alright, now let's focus on the other side. Let's move this over just a tad bit. Waiting out the rain. Oh man, that's what we were doing yesterday. Oh, you're on the bike. That has to be rough. I've never gotten stuck on the rain on a bike. I'm really surprised how far I've come with the airbrush. I still feel like a newbie. It sucks, but it happens, yeah. But hopefully the rain lets up soon, man. I mean, I don't know, man. I've never seen too much of the AirTods work. I've seen some shirts. I've seen some stuff. Actually, no, I've seen your stuff. You're pretty good. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? So I'm just kind of leaving his horns to the very end on purpose. Just get that highlighted in. Tad bit more white. Doing a self-portrait in Indian ink that has been challenging. What is it with you guys in this obsession with ink? Is it like really cheap or something? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not that bad for being special. Yeah, me either. Look at it. Look at it, man. Look at what I did. You can't even understand what I'm saying, but you can understand what I painted. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Alright. Do a little bit more work on this arm. Might help if I clean off the dry tip. that looks good. Now we can focus up these horns. Timothy John Luke Smith India Inks. Cool. But what is the obsession with inks though? Why? Right on, James. We'll see you later. Good luck on your ride home. What's up, Rogelio? Paints and Prismacolors, yeah. Yep, good luck to you, sir. Gee, I honestly haven't picked up Prismacolors, like colored pencils, since like high school. Right on, Simone. We'll see you later. I don't know if I'm going to be on much longer. I'm just going to finish these white highlights and probably finish the white highlights here on the bricks and stuff. I guess we still be about another 30 minutes or something. now let's do the hair. It's what Tim uses. Okay. I don't even know. I just like why. Like, what is the end goal to using the inks? And is he's just still using just black? Black and well, gray obviously, but he's not using any. Like, he doesn't have any colors, right? Like I don't I'm not trying to hate on him. I just want to understand the reasoning why. What is the purpose of using the ink? Is it just cause that's what he wants to use, or is it like there's a reason? Ugh. I'm like, wow, it's the right shade. Yeah. Color theory, man. So it's something I used to hear a lot, coming from a lot of people. Oh, your color theory has to be on point. Color theory, color theory. So I spent like the whole time I was airbrushing shirts. I used color theory for a lot of my designs because, you know, I wanted to be the colors to kind of like blend in and match. And that's why you work with transparent colors, because when you lay colors over another one, it kind of like mixes and you create different shades and tones. So yeah, I studied a lot about colors and mixing colors, and that's kind of also what makes Createx really good, is that you could kind of mix the colors in together, and if you need a different shade, you could mix them in, which is something I've had to do since the beginning, right? Like, Createx didn't always have such a huge selection of colors. You know, there was always, sometimes there was limited colors available. So, it's that thing where I just always had to mix colors. There was no other way around it besides having to mix it. I'm undecided on the eye. If I should put a pupil or if I should just leave it white or try to make it look like it's glowing or what I should do there, but I feel like something needs to happen. That looks pretty good. So I think that's pretty much it. Let me flip it over here, turn it around a little bit so you guys can get the money shot. So let's see here. No, it's hard. The camera makes it look so bright. It's not that bright. But actually, that looks pretty good. It's pretty close right there. So we got the Ryno busted through. Oh, actually, I just need to finish up these white highlights over here. Well, I'll finish that because I got to come in. I want to add it in the as seen on TV sign over here, dripping down. And yeah, gonna sign it and everything, and then we'll get all this cleared up. I gotta lay clear on all these panels today, and we'll come back another couple days, and then after that, it's literally like every day I'm gonna have to be live to get these panels done. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. As I move around, see if I turn off this light if it looks any better. Yeah, that kind of helps a little bit if I block the light. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys all for hanging out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll post a picture up of it a picture up on Instagram of it. Oh my gosh. And so yeah, make sure you follow us on social media so you can see the picture. It'll be a little bit better quality. Also, once I got these all cleared up and finished, I'll be taking some nice finished shots and posting those as well. So if you want to see the finished product and everything, make sure you go and check that out. So yeah, that's all I got for you today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Later, everybody.